Jordans, Air Force, or Converse. Whatever your preference, it's easy to say the whole world just loves Nike. It is the largest supplier of athletic shoes globally and has an unbelievably enormous net worth of $31 billion, with over 1,000 retail stores operating worldwide and more than 79,000 employees. Nike has become a household name over the years. To give you a better insight into how much it makes, the brand generated a whopping income of $46 billion in 2022 alone. These hefty numbers raise eyebrows and make one wonder how Nike got so big. What are those business strategies that work like a charm for the brand? What makes it a big shot in the cutthroat shoewear industry? Design, marketing, publicity, sponsorships? While all those elements definitely contribute to Nike's massive success and dominance over the world, there are business strategies devised so cleverly and corporate tactics so cunning that you would not want to miss them. Featured in Fortune 500's 2018 list of America's biggest corporations by total revenue, this is the brilliant story of Nike and how it transformed into a multi-billion-dollar empire. Let's get right into the story. Brief history. Before we reveal the sizzling hot business strategies, break down the shrewd tactics employed by Nike, and dive into the juicy details of how it turned into a giant megacorp, let's first have a quick glance over its history. Did you know that the brand takes its name from the Greek goddess Nike, the goddess of victory? How prescient. It all started in 1964, when the track athlete at the University of Oregon, Phil Knight, and his coach, Bill Bowerman, joined hands and founded Blue Ribbon Sports. It was named Nike later in 1971. Nike's early focus was on importing and distributing Japanese running shoes in the United States from the shoemaker Onitsuka Tiger. Blue Ribbon Sports sold 1,300 pairs of Japanese running shoes, generating $8,000 in revenue in the very first year. Sales expanded to $20,000 the following year. In 1966, the company established its first retail store in Santa Monica, California. As sales continued to rise, they extended their retail and distribution operations to the East Coast in Wellesley, Massachusetts in 1967. In 1971, as Oregon's Hayward Field transitioned into an artificial surface, Bowerman needed a sole that could provide traction on grass or bark dust without using traditional spikes. Faced with the challenge of creating a lightweight and grippy sole for track shoes, he conducted an odd experiment. Using his wife's waffle iron, Bowerman created a rubber sole with a distinct pattern. Little did he know that he had unlocked the door to unlimited success for the brand. With its unique waffle tread, the resulting sole had an uncanny resemblance to the footprints left by astronauts on the moon, and so it was dubbed the Moon Shoe. The Moon Shoe was launched in 1972. Its lightweight design and exceptional grip captured the attention of athletes and enthusiasts worldwide. Partnership with Onitsuka Tiger came to an end in 1972 due to growing tensions, and the Blue Ribbon Sports launched its own line of footwear. Runner Jeff Johnson helped market the brand and coined the name Nike, while graphic designer Carolyn Davidson designed the iconic swoosh logo. Bowerman continued to refine his Moon Shoe, leading to the birth of the Waffle Trainer in 1974. The Waffle Trainer took the world by storm and became a symbol of Nike's explosive growth. Dan Whedon of Whedon & Kennedy, Nike's primary ad agency, came up with the now popular slogan, "Just Do It," for an ad campaign in 1988. It is considered one of the top 5 ad slogans of the 20th century, and the swoosh logo is one of the most recognizable brand logos across the globe. The swoosh logo evolved over time, and so did the brand. Through the years, Nike diversified its product offerings and branched out to a wide range of sports and lifestyle products, like apparel and accessories. They continued to innovate technologies, like air cushioning and dry fit moisture-wicking fabrics, improving performance and comfort. Marketing and sponsorships. Nike aired its first 3 national TV ads in 1982. One of the pivotal moments in Nike's history came in 1984 when they signed NBA rookie Michael Jordan, launching the iconic Air Jordan line of basketball shoes. This partnership revolutionized athlete endorsements and cemented Nike's status as one of the leading athletic brands. This brings us to their corporate strategies and marketing tactics. What helped Nike triumph over its competitors and take over the footwear industry? What gives the brand an edge over its rivals? When it comes to marketing, the brand has always been ahead of its time. Nike was one of the first to incorporate internet marketing and email management. It quickly adapted and utilized both broadcast and narrowcast communication technologies to develop multimedia marketing campaigns. Digitizing its marketing and employing advanced tech systems early on, set it apart from its opponents. A crucial way of marketing and publicizing a brand is through celebrity endorsements and sponsorships. In that regard, Nike takes precedent over any other competing brand. According to a CNN report, the brand splurged almost a third of its sales, a monumental $11.5 billion, on marketing and endorsement deals in 2018 alone. Let's have a look at some of the most monumentous sponsorships and noteworthy partnerships Nike signed up for in its grand history. The NBA entered into a contract with Nike in June 2015, appointing them as the league's official provider of uniforms for a period of 8 years. Nike sponsors world-class athletes in many sports in order to advertise its products. The first professional athlete to endorse the brand was Romanian tennis player Ilie Nastase. Nike has sponsored countless accomplished track and field athletes, including Sebastian Coe, Carl Lewis, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Michael Johnson, and Allyson Felix. Michael Jordan's signing with the brand was a major turning point for Nike. Nike's reputation and sales saw a tremendous boost as he promoted the brand throughout his career alongside Spike Lee. Nike is also a critical sponsor of the athletic programs at Penn State University. It entered the football industry in the early 1990s, signing endorsement deals with famous players like Romario, Eric Cantona, and Edgar Davis. It also continued signing A-team players such as Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, and Andre Iniesta. The brand currently has many stellar footballers under its umbrella, including Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and many more. Since 2000-2001 season, Nike has been the designated supplier of balls for the Premier League. Nike's uniforms continue to be worn by several elite teams like FC Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, and Liverpool, as well as numerous national teams, including Brazil, France, England, Portugal, and the Netherlands. Nike has sponsored some of the finest tennis players, including John McEnroe, Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams, and Maria Sharapova. This led to the brand's commercial success in the sport. Nike has also sponsored professional golfer Tiger Woods throughout his career, despite the controversies surrounding the athlete. Nike signed Rory McIlroy, the former world #1 golfer, to a 10-year sponsorship deal worth $250 million in January 2013. They have also signed other top golf players such as Scottie Scheffler, Nelly Korda, Tommy Fleetwood, Tony Finau, Jason Day, and Francesco Molinari. Nike was the official kit sponsor for the Indian cricket team from 2005 to 2020. Nike and its Jordan brand sponsored 85 men's and women's basketball teams in the NCAA tournament. Nike also successfully struck a deal with the legendary LeBron James, and the collaboration brought forth a LeBron's brand. It's only natural to assume that Nike's rule over the world is greatly owed to the lucrative sponsorships, powerful endorsements, and stunning athletes. But there's more to it than what's on the surface. How is the brand able to afford such bulky sponsorships every year by still yielding an eye-watering amount of money in revenue? It's obvious there's something more going on behind the scenes. Controversies. Like many prominent corporations, Nike has had its fair share of controversies throughout time. The brand has been on the receiving end of harsh criticism for sweatshop labor practices during the 90s. There were reports of subpar working conditions, meager wages, and child labor in some of the company's contracted facilities in Asian countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal. This resulted in protests and demands for better labor standards in the global supply chain. FedEx and Nike are among those found to have avoided U.S. tax liability for 3 straight years, the New York Times headline, in 2021. And that answers the question that popped up earlier. How Nike goes about dispensing sponsorships worth hundreds of millions while still saving up plenty in revenue every year. Another controversy that has gotten Nike swept up is how it has avoided taxes and paid $0 in taxes for years. However, it's all through legal means. Therefore, there is no tax evasion or tax fraud involved. Nevertheless, it's complicated and controversial whatsoever. Thanks to loopholes in the tax system and a sharp team of accountants, multinational corporations know just how to get around their taxation troubles. It was revealed in 2017 that Nike shifted billions earned in profit from its European headquarters in the Netherlands to the tax-free zone in Bermuda, a tax haven with no taxes, using a Bermudian subsidiary called Nike International Ltd. This subsidiary held the intellectual property rights for Nike's sneaker brands, the company's most valuable assets. Despite having no employees or offices in Bermuda, Nike International Ltd. Charged high trademark royalty fees to Nike's European headquarters for selling their trainers. This allowed Nike to legally move profits from Europe to Nike International Ltd. Ingenious or swindling? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Business strategies. While we're talking about ingenuity, let's dig deep into Nike's savvy business strategies that have got the brand where it is now. Athlete endorsements have worked wonders for the brand. Nike's advertisements and campaigns also have profoundly impacted people, so much so that it won the Emmy Awards for Best Commercial in 2000 and 2002. But why? The answer lies in psychology and how our brains are hardwired to develop a liking for things we can find relevance in. The foundation of Nike's marketing plan is its narrative and emotionally engaging ads, which initially grabbed attention, built its reputation, and now convey its brand values. Nike's marketing strategies are not coincidental. Every campaign is deliberately crafted to reach a particular audience, including those with varying demographics and psychographics. Nike has established itself as a brand that promotes positivity and aspiration by appealing to people's aspirations, levels of comfort, and ethnic values. And this has contributed to Nike's success to a great extent. Nike's business revolves around generating demand for its products, and this is what its entire business model is built upon. The brand has constructed a successful footwear business by combining product development and demand creation. In 2022, Nike generated over $46 billion in revenue, primarily due to their demand creation strategy. This strategy involved spending over $3.8 billion on deals with athletes and other demand creation efforts to generate interest in their products. Demand creation refers to the various marketing and promotional activities companies use to create product demand. Let's simplify this. Nike cultivates customer demand by creating products that resonate with customers and leveraging influencer partnerships. The age range of Nike's target audience is between 15 and 40 years old. The brand focuses on teenagers who look up to eminent players. Therefore, athlete endorsements are the go-to for Nike because a young person is likely to mimic the hero he finds his aspiration in. Nike also recognizes that individuals who maintain an active lifestyle and are frequently on the go are more inclined to be interested in their goods. Simultaneously, the brand often talks about how its footwear isn't meant for you to look athletic, but for you to feel good. Voila! Demand for the product goes up. One significant psychological factor at play in the astronomical sales of Nike is urgency. Marketers often use various strategies to create a sense of urgency in shoppers, to encourage them to buy a certain product. Creating a sense of urgency can be an effective way to stimulate sales and drive immediate action. Nike's swoosh and the "just do it" elicit a sense of urgency among shoppers, and that is likely to drive the masses to the Nike stores. And that's not all. Diversification has helped ramp up Nike sales as well. In 2022, most of its revenue came from footwear, about $29 billion. However, the company earned over $13.5 billion from apparel, $2.35 billion from equipment, and over $1.6 billion from the Converse brand. What else? Customers absolutely love products they can personalize, and Nike is a pro with that. Not many brands can boast that. The Nike by You product collection allows the customer to alter the color of their shoes. In 2018, the latest technology was added to enable customers to use their smartphones to determine the perfect shoe size by pointing at their feet. The concept stores provide exceptional shopping experiences and enhance the retail environment. Here's more. Nike often collaborates with fashion designers, artists, and other brands to create limited edition products. These collaborations generate buzz and drive demand among collectors and sneaker enthusiasts. For instance, the release of the first Air Jordan, in collaboration with Michael Jordan, created a cultural phenomenon. It was not only a breakthrough in the basketball shoe market, but also became a fashion statement. Nike used a combination of wholesale and direct distribution strategies to reach their customers. The brand has been shifting towards a DTC model lately, bypassing traditional retail channels and selling directly to customers through its website and branded stores. This strategy gives Nike better control over customer experiences and data. Ultimately, the brand knows what the customers are into and gives them exactly what's on the trend. Lastly, the key to Nike's consistent revenue growth and market leadership is its effective product development and demand creation strategies. Nike has established a strong presence in multiple markets by implementing distribution and demand creation strategies globally. Nike is renowned for its cutting-edge products, setting itself apart from other brands. Nike maintains its reputation with pride. This was a glimpse of the glorious Nike empire and its genius corporate strategies. If you like this video, make sure to check out the others from this series.